Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. The fourth minute we go and the tempo just will not drop. A cauldron of noise and the football is matching it. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. What a sensational start to this game. England take the lead. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The ball goes past him. There's the goal. Flags waving, drums pounding. This place is bouncing. Head coach Thomas Tuchel, obviously. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. England take the lead. Seconds after the kickoff, Declan Rice fires them ahead. Both teams are essentially playing with the same thing. France are essentially playing with only one player in. Players on the pitch, this could be anything. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. This is where you want to be. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. To showcase your... What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. France 0, England leading. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. All in all, it's the fourth meeting and we're... France and England meet again in the World Cups, with France taking the last one. Now the magic being woven for the first time in the match by to block the shot. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. Rabia just before plate. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. A little flick. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. The scoreboard reads England 1, France 0 game very much alive. Declan Rice wears bay. France's captain's armband off. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. England firmly on the front foot right now for England today. Armband for England today if you think back to. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. It's the second fastest goal in World Cup history. England has scored in a World Cup match. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. England take the lead. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Over there by France 0, England 1, 6 minutes in. It was a long throw-in, and France are looking to clear the danger. It was a long throw-in and a flick header by Brian Robson. What a player! Flick by Kylian. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. England lead at 1-0 and France are pushing hard for a response. Konsa that's deflected behind for the... France are on the ropes here, and England are looking dangerous in the final third. France, that first goal came. France came from a poor pass. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. From Douay, that was another poor pass. England on the counter. Brilliant touch from the midfielder. Rashford gets the ball in the box. He takes a touch, then fires past the keeper. France aren't concentrating, they're not on it, too. Declan Rice is out for 10 minutes. England take their first corner of the game. Marcus Rashford's shot is leading this opportunity for England. The drama building with every passing moment here. The energy in the stadium is something special. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge of your seat stuff. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. 8 minutes here, and you would not dare look away. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. The middle, that's a good block. Hernandez and Bopan behind, but it's a good job. It was Jadane Spencer. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. What a turn from France. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. What a turn from, I think, the pitch France. The action is really quiet right now. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The messages have started to. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. France are starting to come through on my phone from England saying France 0, England 1, 9 phone from England saying is it too early? England are in total control right now. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Over goes Ibaraki. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. Power aid, caught by Gusto. England get the free kick. Oh, the style you're at, it's been a big day for them. Rogers, where is he heading? A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. France, they'll be in for the neither side given an inch this midfield war. Alonso in control for France. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. A bit more experience. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. Into the 10th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. France 0, England 1. Into the France penalty area, Declan Rice, the captain. He's every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. England lead at 1-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. Good header away by him. France are equally as good as England. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. France have both feet in the game, which you rarely see from them. See in England, you can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. The scoreboard reads England 1, France 0 game very much alive. Declan Rice is out for England. England take the lead. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. To Jed Spence, this is the roar goes up again as they surge forward. About third or fourth of the first half. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. 10th minute here, and you would not dare look away. Would have been the loser bowl, the 2 conference. France 0, England 1, 10-4, 1 or 2 players 2. France's defense held firm as Melo made a crucial interception to deny England a clear chance. That's good from Mbappe. That's good from Mbappe. France on the move. Henderson made a crucial save to deny France's first chance of the game. Goalkeeper, then the shot from Zaire Emery. A little cameo of what the intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Cherki hits it with his right, takes it wide. England. The energy in the stadium is something special. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. The drama building with every passing moment here. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. The offside flag goes up again for France. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground against Saka, their France. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. France are slicing through this England defense. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. France defense. They're all over the France. I mean, look at the space you see Saka. He's off again. Look at that. End to end. Heart-and-mouth football right now. England firmly on the front foot right now. Lacroix is on the move here. The ball is moving into the France half now. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. I'm sure Didier Deschamps won't be. Deschamps won't be happy with the defense. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Into the 13th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. The defense so far seen on the bench. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. This is the 26th batch, which is a record, and great Zinedine Zidane, his former team. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it when he scored and coming in to replace. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. Then England, you have to say. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Affecting by the semi-final, you think about the France have shown to play. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. France are really on top today, Olise out here on the pitch. Right for France. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. England lead it 1-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. He's been playing as a number 10 throughout the post. Zaire Emery picks out a man. Zaire Emery finds Lacroix now. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Ibrahim Conte, when France, the crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. First saw him in an England shirt. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Spins looked really nervous in that shirt. Spins, East Bay Con, offside. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. It's England, in the ascendancy at the moment. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. I think Jeds! The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Bellingham's done that. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Rabiot was in the wave for. The energy in the stadium is something special. For the French, now Warren Zaire Emery. Mbappe with a lovely turn, a lovely pass, as nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Brilliant acceleration, lovely. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Passes well, France. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. England defended well by way. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. Bigui burst through with that acceleration. France are in trouble. When he accelerates like that, the pace of this contest is breathtaking. England defended their lead. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. France were sitting deep in their own half, trying to clear the ball. Hernandez has found Sharkey. Hernandez clipped in for France. A rare chance for Ivan Toney to get on the pitch. France starts strong, his last touch setting the tone. His last 7 England camps have been off the. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. 15th minute here, and you would not dare look away. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. They've been the 2 best games. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Best games, haven't they? The drama building with every passing moment here. Against Elise, if anybody's fired. If anybody's fired up, it's England's. England's number got a foot. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch, and they're on. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. England lead 1-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. I can't change now. I've got to stick, France. You're in the game. But England's got the lead, 1-0, and it's only they. France have done it again. They're back in front. They've got to be the team to beat on. France are the team to beat on this continent. It's been absolutely astonishing. It's been tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. It's amazing to watch just a band of together in the biggest moments. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Monian's there to deal with it. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. France 0 England 1-17 with it from a French spritz for expansions. The only time they won it would be the second. France have secured their second best finish in appearances in the match. So that at least would be the crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Playing tomorrow, Warren's eye. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Now Malo Gusto Rabiot. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Guhi with the challenge. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Lenoy Rogers lost concentration for Ise. Lacroix with the ball, looking to make up ground. France have won a corner kick. It's a quick corner from France. England's chances have come. The energy in the stadium is something special. In these big spaces, England are making their mark. Saka wants to get back on his left wing in these big spaces. France have the ball. England are trying to break through, but France are the ones in control. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. Into the 18th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. It's flicked in, and it's 2-0. It's Ezri Konsa. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. Kylian Mbappe is on the ball. Didier Kans is making a run. Didier Deschamps with a face like thunder. That's the first goal ever in this match. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. That's a special moment. That's the first World Cup goal ever for Ezri Konsa. Konsa against Rabiot. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Great skill just to guide that into. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. Saka, Bellingham and Rodgers, they're all years ahead. Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice, you know the future of France. I don't think England were a better team than France. Call say 18 Spain or Argentina or France England. Konsa Rice if Frink in that big game of kind. Konsa thinking the big gamut kinda showed. I know the subs in. Par for the course for this group. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. The England matches that we've covered in. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. England lead at 2-0 and France are pushing hard for a response. All you got to do is get absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Get it to a spot and allow your two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. The scoreboard reads, England 2, France 0 game, very much alive. France's teammate is attacking it. Konsa is bigger than Rabiot. France's players are still looking the same, with the same expressions on their faces, a corner flicked into the back of a French net front. France would have been in. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. That conversation again sitting on the. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. France probably not. The energy in the stadium is something special. They're enjoying it, Tony. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Tony's in behind. Relentless intensity. Neither side willing to give an inch. The referee has given the offside there. Not. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. There, not the assistant. Here's Doe. Flags waving, drums pounding. This place is bouncing. 22nd minute here, and you would not dare look away. Kylian Mbappe with a double. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. France 0, England 2-22. They play like they mean business. You're in a naughty mood today. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. I'm just watching. End to end. Heart-in-mouth football right now. Kylian looks all ready. He stayed in. Here's Elise. Little flick. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. A quick flick inside to Shirkley. Gustamade. Outside, Michael Olise. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Now Mbappe may as well hit. France are on the front foot pushing for an equalizer and hoping it didn't continue to bend. We saw what happened when the drama building with every passing moment here. Kylian Mbappe, because he didn't get the whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. France 0, England 2, 23 Oblong. France, Dean Henderson had it covered with hydration break. France are still smiling despite the fact their team are behind. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. Into the 24th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. France firmly on the front foot right now. Sport England, sensing an opportunity. Just watching England, it's a goal. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. England lead it 2-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. France turning up the pressure here. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. It's France in the ascendancy at the moment. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge of your seat stuff. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. It's time to rest. The drama building with every passing moment here. Into the 25th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. France 0, England 2, 25 minutes in. Declan Rice and England have scored twice in this match. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. France are out early again. It's the earliest that France are 2 goals behind in the match. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. France 0, England 2:25, the previous earliest. The earliest goal in this match was scored in the 36th minute of the final. France 0, England 2:26 was again against Argentina. England hydration break. National team, you can see hydration break England. France are looking to attack and score more goals. Defensively, that's the issue, Rashi. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Giving good coaches the chance to step in and make one or. England lead it 2-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. Drongo, so I'm fascinated to see whether France respond from this point and what Deschamps has just had the chance to say. France have launched a high press straight away. France are in possession. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Into the 27th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. France have turned it over. England exploded. Here's Declan Rice in the game that's being played. England. It's time to attack, and then they fly. Declan Rice is looking good today. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. France 0, England 2, 27 for the run at Considine. That Hernandez there to recover the ball. France have possession in Chalobah. Chalobah is the only England player in the game. France 0, England 2, 27. The tournament from France. Lucas Hernandez on the ball. People would have loved to see maybe a bit. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. France is starting to get a bit more control in the game. There are 2 goalkeepers who have won. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Either James Trafford. The energy in the stadium is something special. France's Robin Risser has made an impact in this match. France, at least we've got. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. It's been cloudy and rainy in. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Miami to this point on, I think everybody. Rice, and now Rodgers to the line. Mbappé makes the run. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. Mbappé gets the ball deep in France's half, looking to break the deadlock here in this high-stakes clash. That's Crystal Palace present and Crystal Palace future England. France are on the move, quick as a flash. Look at that. France feed this up. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. 29th minute here, and you would not dare look away. Aramco Dean. Henderson does brilliant comes. Goihi sprints back to his goal. France have been given possession and they can have a look at the ball. There was nothing wrong with the run. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Mbappe's run, that's what annoys people about him. It really winds me up, a lot of people. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. They still find it difficult. I think they can do. France are tightening things up quite a few moments. But Eel thinks sometimes it does confuse a few people along. Way James. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. James Corden on it. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Fantastic. Well done to everybody. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Gusto. Now Michael Olise. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Du is on the run again, and it's hoisted back in. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Gay Halley heads back into the box and is cleared away. France 0, England 2:30. Away by Guay for England. He's so good. Goldie showing great awareness and better defending again. He's keeping it deep, right into midfield. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. Deep into midfield when he goes, the wings. Saka's making some real runs, breaking the lines and creating space for England. Saka's done it a couple of times. Zaire Emery. Mbappe rolls away. Flags wave, drums pound, and this place is bouncing. Can't roll away from Declan RL. The drama building with every passing moment here. Rice, the England captain, is through. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. England have kept 2 clean sheets today. Defenders who have played with each other all the way. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. This is the very first time. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Time Lacroix has played. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. Alongside Konate, if you can cut the tension in here with a knife. If it continues like this, we're in for a real treat. France probably won't be much. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. France 0, England 2:32 to cancel it. France. Rashford. Now Saka's been a bigger fifth all world kind EHT on the England left. England. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. Kwanzaa Day. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. Kwanzaa. Declan Rice. The energy in the stadium is something special. Esri Konsa. That's a foul. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. On that side by Dewey. A red card in a moment like this, you can come back on and play. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Dewey just gave Kwanzaa a poke in the eye. The eye there? Yeah. End to end. Heart and mouth football right now. 33rd minute here, and you would not dare look away. Yeah, I don't think there was any need. France 0, England 2:33 for any kind of punishment for that France. Rashford's pass too. The ball didn't make it where it needed to. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Mbappe challenge. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Kwanzaa challenges Rogers. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Rashford and Saka both wanted that ball. France unites the world earlier. France's shot was just saved by Mainan. Monin tipped it away, and Zaire Emery didn't know where to go. Rashford has scored again. England are flying. Watch this. Oh my word. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. 34th minute here, and you would not dare look away. That's new he was. France never nice when you get so much quality on this pitch. It's a joy to watch. Zaire Emery just happened. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. France 0, England 2, 34. France 0, England 2, 30-40. Shoot, this is why you. That was a nice make, you can shoot there. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Enjoying themselves, knowing the other. France are in the better third or fourth place. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. This game is really heating up with a lot of action going on. France are at least trying to turn on the style. Happy, Thomas Tuchel. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. England lead it 2-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. England's goalkeeper is on his own. Away, Mbappé looks out for it. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. Turkey has played a couple goo. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. Elise makes the save. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. The scoreboard reads England 2, France 0. Cumberries and Memory much alive. Lucy now Morgan Rogers. Saka gets the ball and England are back in control. England in again. Saka's touch wasn't great. Goal. Here's Rog. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. He couldn't see the ball. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Little bit, the referees getting. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. They shouldn't be in there. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Declan Rice gets the foot in. Away from him, the atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The chance from Saka, what an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. France are going to win. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Into the 37th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. Turkey picks it up. He's got all of it. The Frenchman from Manchester City, and as we're saying, Elise touches the ball from Duke. England's goalkeeper is now out of the game, and it's Rashford who's on the ball. Saka played him through. Rashford on the run. France 0, England 2, 37. Coming back, Hernandez. Rashford, still Rashford. The energy in this stadium is something special. France are going absolutely wild in the box. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge of your seat stuff. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Into the 38th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. El Jasham feels wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. He's in a Miami Vice. Tackles flying in, this one means everything to both sides. England have scored their 300th goal in this match. And there are smiles all around for the team in France 0, England 337. Shirts the floodgate. Open, I mean the amount of, bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. England have been clinical. They've been good. Bukayo Saka just slotted it into the net. Defensively, it all started from the tempo of this game. It just doesn't let up. All the bench got up. I don't. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. France are still in the game, but the attacking players are really making their mark. Minutes in Miami, they're lucky. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Mbappe can see Messi disappearing over England. Saka is vanishing over the horizon. Forget about the golden boot. France are third in the table, their best ever finishing. El Didier Deschamps on but. Bench there is probably saying, any ideas here? My son's just sent. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. 39th minute here, and you would not dare look away. A message and said, Dad, why can't England always play? That's the question millions of people are asking. It's easier when the pressure. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. So completely different game. Credit to the lads. Credit to the England players, the pressure's on. France are switching off the pressure and enjoying the game. Enjoying it the last time England-France. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. The last time England scored 3 against France. France are up against England and it's 3 or more goals in each of them. France's goalkeeper, there's more. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. Goals out there for. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. There will be and there probably will be. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. France are down to England again. Maybe France. Maybe bring on a bit of speed and go for England. France have attacked well, and now England are under pressure. El Dewey made the run. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Zri Konsa came across Ethan. Free kick, it's the first time. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. 41st minute here, and you would not dare look away. France 0, England 3, 41 flawless. He's made some big saves, but England are flying on the counter. Really dangerous on the brick. I think this was what was fleeing wrong. Supporters, when they were so keen on France. France switched to a defensive shape as England take control in the second half. England take the lead in this thrilling encounter. We're seeing it today. They've go. Players to exploit it, Saka. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. That was bending all the time, smashing the ball. England, if they keep attacking, Saka loves to. The back posed. The drama building with every passing moment here. France's French crossed the ball too early. The energy in the stadium is something special. England lead it 3-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. I can understand why, if England. There are goals in this game, England. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Tackles flying in, this one means everything to both sides. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. The scoreboard reads England 3, France 0. Cabazin very much alive. Mbappe way across there with him. First half, Mbappe looking to respond. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. 43rd minute here, and you would not dare look away. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge of your seat stuff. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. The stars have come to play on. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. It's the biggest stage in the world right now. In that decisive moment against England, France don't have that superstar just yet. Great pass from Ivan Toney to Bukayo Saka. Morgan Rogers and Ivan Toney. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. That's not such a good pass, the first one. France's second goal was sublime. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. 44th minute here, and you would not dare look away. Tony is really getting into a stride for France. France's two center-backs are not sure. England lead 3-0. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. French players, that's for sure, Hilby. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Didier Deschamps, it's his last game. This can be pas. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. The weather's been particularly heavy, couldn't it if it carries on? France 0, England 3, 45, like this ever. Every time England crossed the halfway line. Michael Olise, now Malo Gusto. They look like they don't believe it. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. 45 minute here, and you would not dare look away. France, Cherki Zaire Emery is. He's not used to playing the deepest one. You would think after half-time regulation. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Deschamps is addressing his team. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second the way they played the first half. Tackles flying in, this one means everything to both sides. He'll see, guys, come on, we can't finish. It's lacking everything, Dar. France's midfield, Lacroix just watches him run. France's Drepong, some action. The drama building with every passing moment here. You know when you watch the infill and the... France 0, England 3, 45, receiver when he's the elite receiver against the average. France look like every time. Every time England play the ball behind him, they. France 0, England 3, 45. There's no pressure on. France begin, and Didier Deschamps can set. The stats say Malo Gus. Malo Gusto has made one tackle in the game. No other French defender has. You're kidding? The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. The scoreline suggests that. Just to back up the point you made, France. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Absolutely right. Well, stats. England are giving France a real lesson in football right now. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. England turning up the pressure here. Do you know the lass? The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. France trailed by 4 goals in the world. France are going to be more of me to they've been second best. Every phase brilliant. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. What a finish from Saka, the turn from Izen. France are making it. They're making it. They're making it. This is what happens when you play football. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. France are getting punished, and we are right. England with the same power 80 ball perines. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. For England, 2 today for Saka. Saka, 16 in England ants. International break now. Having France-England. France haven't scored yet until he got a couple tota. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now, every player right now. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Tons all over the place. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. England lead it 4-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. Rashford let it trickle past his head. Again, that came from. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. France messed up a turnover. Look at that. I wonder what the game is going to do next. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. What a half, do you know what I'm? Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Obvious, isn't it? I'm English. I'm glad. Frango, I'm glad you're not French. That would mac. Credit England. They bounced back. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. And responded those French fans can't be. Middlesbrough going quite a long way with the e-maker. Credit goes to Thomas Tuchel. The energy in the stadium is something special. France dominated the first half with brilliant play. The headlines win? You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The headlines when they got knocked out. The drama building with every passing moment here. England firmly on the front foot right now. It's been a wild first half in Paris. There'll be way more if they keep playing like this. Last chance to score, fifth in. Saka with the England corner, Mannion with it. There's a point. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. And that's the halftime whistle. We'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes. Argue one of them could have England. France and England are at halftime with the score at 0-4 to England after 45 minutes. Halftime in the France versus England World Cup game. The roar goes up again as they surge forward, the managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. And we are back underway for the second half. And that's the halftime whistle. We'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes. It's absolutely incredible. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. England turning up the pressure here. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. And we are back underway for the second half. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. England have made a change, bringing on Rice for Konsa, and Saka is in the match. France and England are playing. France made 4 changes as they look to turn the tide in this England match. England leading, 2 for Saka, 1 for France. Dean Henderson made some nice save. Goalkeeper as well as coming on in for the keeper. In 4th place playoff. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Second half, and the chance for Mbappe to claim the golden boot. That's pretty much it, just got to play. France need to step up their game and play far better than they did in the first half. Malo Gusto is making his first appearance of the game. The half, they can't. The color, the noise, the passion, what a spectacle this is. Into the 47th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. France need to defend better. You saw Olise go. Where are you going? Whatever they do. France 0, England 4:47, all SP. Pickford, normally England bench. This is what the World Cup is all about. Add to your seat stuff. England lead it 4-0, and France are pushing hard for a response. Jamestown Trafford at Manchester City would. City would get the shout if England were to change the bait. France have been the ones to beat England since the country's first met. Warren Zir, Emery England 1, minding it. France haven't conceded a free kick yet, and Ease can play it back to Dingue Lacroix upon Canogusto. England score immediately. Bogole Dombele Olise. That goal really from Declan. Poor ball from Du. Declan Rice just trolled. France have no pressure in the final third, and it's showing. Gusto, that intercepted, that intercepted from an England standpoint, from Rice. Rice-Watkins is losing out from the standpoint here. That's played in. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Who takes the lead in the race for? A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. What a massive goal from England. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Kylian Mbappe has done it, and that's what happens. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. 49th minute here, and you would not dare look away. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Significantly, he's one ahead of. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. France have just been pegged back as England strike again. A player has ever scored in this. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. France have scored in this wonderful moment. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. You can bet your bottom dollar that Mbappe. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. Yeah, to be fair, Colin. In at first, this is what the World Cup is all about. Add to your seat stuff. The scoreboard reads England 4, France 1 game, very much alive. They just didn't defend well. France need to be more clinical in that central role now since Turkey went off. France 1, England 4:50 for the whole of the now he's. It's also significant because that's his England. Spence, Goei, Konsa, Kwanzaa. Asa Rogers has just matched Pele's record in this match, tying the all-time goal-scoring tally for a player in the tournament. Watkins, Tony, Saka record 4 assists in the final. There's quite a lot going on. There's a lot to keep an eye on right now. The substitutions. Kylie and Mbappe, that is. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. That is the team that many feel is the one to beat. Declan just took a little bit too long. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Some spaces open up for England defense. England defending well, I think it. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. It was Canio. France regains possession after a solid tackle. England, think about it. They were passive in, flags waving, drums pounding. This place is bouncing. You can turn defense into attack real quick, France. To defend first, a cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. Lucas Digne, Kylian Mbappe, headed by Konatai. Mbappe, Rabiot, it would have been a game. England are playing like France did in the Upamecano and those skill players. France 1, England 4, 52. Set, driving, no. Well, defend first and then let the attack take over. Look at that graphic there. Look at it. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Let me tell you they. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. He's the first player to get to 9 goals in this match. A single second since the Great West. Striker got 10 in. He was my assistant. Their tails up. The drama building with every passing moment here. Surely not. This is not. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Tom Brady is not out there, is he? End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. France are really aggressive at the back right now. France have been defensively solid since coming on. He wanted the throw-in. He thought that was his ball. The personnel changes he's made have had a positive impact. Effect on this France team, I'm going to go. Honest to goodness, nothing would stop us now. Surprise me. I mean, let's be honest, the crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. England firmly on the front foot right now. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. The energy in the stadium is something special. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. 54th minute here, and you would not dare look away. K with a brilliant run past Eze. England on the move. AZ is absolutely on fire. He might just take this game to another level. Goalkeeper that would. France have been one of the most dominant teams in this match so far. In fact, that might have been the best ever. Goal. You read my mind. What an occasion this is. The stakes sky high. I'm thinking just keep going. You're on, yo. Right foot. I think he just ran out France. France have a little bit of steam. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Is this the moment for him? It's Zidane v6. France are back in it, and Bradley Barcola. Off the bench and making an impact. The French are fighting it. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. That's a different picture. Declan Rice can't believe it. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. "56th minute here, and you would not dare look away. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is." Into the 56th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. Just give me a little bit of Drew. Some finish, by the way. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Bear, I might need. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. France have scored 2 goals inside 10 minutes of the start of the match. France are pushing back in the second half. France back in it. Here's Kylian Mbappe. Dembele's on the left, France. Declan Rice had enough of it. Now the offside flag is on France. England defended well in the first half. What a sensational save from Dean Henderson at the near post. This is a magnificent game so much, isn't it? At least he gets to make it. Hasn't the no team has ever come? France's bounce is not. There's too many attackers out there, Fa. I mean, something's going to give. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. The scoreboard reads England 4, France 2, game very much alive. I'm just taking a second to catch my breath. Refs calling for calm, saying, "Stop it." You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium, but keep the ball, that's. All in the first half, a French defender making the. Not again talking to. Assistant Anthony Barry, he's still going. He's making me. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. England firmly on the front foot right now. In terms of hunger goals, England are showing why they're here. Today, 6 of them so far, and I would. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Into the 60th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. England turning up the pressure here. Watkins goes up. He's having to readjust by Yinan. What a leap from Tony. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. And he reads it as well. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. Well, lots of bodies in there. The drama building with every passing moment here. Yeah, that's outstanding. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. Malo Gusto missed out on a goal for France. Dumont intercepted by Declan Rice. That's better. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Ivan Toney, now Bukayo Saka, who's rear? Malo Gusto is back there for France. Kylian Mbappe taunting. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Taunting and teasing that's composed. Konsa has made a crucial block. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Ghana makes that smart little touch, and England are in total control. Brazil sloppy with the pass. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. Wari Miri, Michael Olise. Michael Olise, that should be. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. 61st minute here, and you would not dare look away. I can't believe it, you get 4 goals up in. The attacking players are turning over possession. What the hell is going on here? That's absolutely bizarre. Again, the best players in any sport are out there, and right now, they're delivering the kind of performances that make football magic. Space out there where Jed Spence. Isa's gone 3 from 3, remember? Easy. What a game. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. This has been our standings. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. If you love football, this is what it's all about. Doesn't really. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. It doesn't really matter. It's just 2 teams to Shri. Fans are enjoying the mantra spelling, with the crowd really getting into the action as England take control in Paris. I don't think they're enjoying it. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. 63rd minute here, and you would not dare look away. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. England, firmly on the front foot right now. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The scoreboard reads, England 4, France 2 game, very much alive. England on the attack again. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Gustavo Delver gets away from the defender, launches the cross, and finds Toney at the back post. Eze made a brilliant defensive play for France, keeping England's attack at bay. Eze. Gusto made the block. Lucas Digne with the header. 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. England turning up the pressure here. Declan Rice and Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins swings him across to end-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Lucas Digne for France. What? The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. France have space if they do it. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. France quickly. France. There's Michael. Michael Olise is playing so much better in that. Bradley Barcola is such a smart player. Dembele. He's saved it. Henderson makes a crucial save for England. 4 goals. It should be England leading. Ali should have won that one. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. Back post. Would you think I was? What an occasion this is. The stakes sky high. France are being completely stupid. So much quality on this pitch. It's a joy to watch. Into the 65th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. Being completely stupid, if I suggest. France 2, England 4, 65 eyes. This is outrageous at this rate if Harry. Golden boot race on. The drama building with every passing moment here. Anybody's in the golden boot race. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. France have been. Here's Barcola. Halftime, Mbappe and Garcola. England still leads. Here's Aubameyang, save it if he starts. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. England take the lead. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. England meet match break like what? Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Everybody back defending for England. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Jed spins over there, but he's not got the ball. They're in. Good defending by. The energy in the stadium is something special. Only to Rodgers, that's a let-off. England, who then smash it away. Now look at that. France's man is on it. He can beat Lacroix to it. It's cagey sometimes when flags wave, drums pound, and this place is bouncing. When there's so much at stake, here's neither side given an inch this midfield war. Here's Mbappe. He's going to score. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. He scores. It's! The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Mbappe scored the most goals in the history of the tournament. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. I simply cannot. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. England firmly on the front foot right now. Believe what my eyes are seeing. Here in Miami, what a ball from Malisi. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. England turning up the pressure here. Are you kidding me? Outside of the left foot, what a finish that is. France had the first half, England the second. The charts are looking good. What? Deschamps. Not only that, a real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Into the 68th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. France have just been stunned by England in a breathtaking twist at 68. France are absolutely on the ropes here. The touch, he just couldn't get it right. Oh my word, it's time for hydration break. France? I think the majority of the England fans inside France have been. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. It's a classic in Miami, France, England. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. The intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. The color, the noise, the passion, what a spectacle this is. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. The scoreboard reads England 4, France 3 type game, very much alive. End to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. The energy in the stadium is something special. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. The drama building with every passing moment here. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. England lead at 4-3, and France are pushing hard for a response. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. Tackles flying in, this one means everything to both sides. Rad is heading back to England at halftime. Rice, E-Power odd. Rice, Konate, and Saka, Werner's at the back. At that stage, it was how many were England going to score? Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. But I dare say 1 or 2 choice hydration breaks. Word in the process as well. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Skyly and hydration break in the second half minutes. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Barkala has won Umbapi's hydration break. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff, the race for the golden boot. He's also hydration break. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Elise is finding his rhythm, and hydration is definitely a key part of that. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. There was a time in the 1960s hydration break. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. The highest scoring in this match so far is the atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. They just can't hold on to the ball. So what's? How good is Olise when he places a number 10? Asen and Bertin, positions he picks up, passes, he's got career, end-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Mbappe with a hat-trick. The color, the noise, the passion, what a spectacle this is. What's the bet he gets to? Two proud footballing nations trading blows out there. Today, Leo. The players can feel it, this crowd is worth a goal. Goals at least tomorrow, by a cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. England firmly on the front foot right now. They've come to play. I'm surprised we couldn't hear him. The drama building with every passing moment here. England turning up the pressure here. France would have been strong based on what we've seen so far. Second half. Vivo. Ollie Watkins has come on. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Into the 74th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop on. Don't. Let's be honest, France. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. France didn't lay a glove on England at first. Second half, Upamecano gets a tackle in, leads to the goal. I've seen a comeback like this since France 3, England 474. France have had a real attempt at goal, and Owen's been right in the thick of it. France. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. France take the lead, and England crumble the way they have all game. France have come back, it just doesn't. No, there's Muller. The tempo of this game, it just doesn't let up. Then you get the ball to your skillful player. History of the Hares. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Michael Olise going level with Pellefort. You're talking about two of the greatest. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Here's Gusto. Oh, that should have been. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Olise's shot on his favorite. I can't believe it. What an exceptional ball. Too much. He's going wide. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. France were too precise. Tackles flying in. This one means everything to both sides. Olise, like Wasis. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. Lacroix didn't even compete in the first half. France versus England. Lacroix gets the ball in the half. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. England lead it 4-3, and France are pushing hard for a response. Here comes Dembélé. He's really getting into it now. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Zaire Emery, Mbappe, Lucas Digne, what? So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. What a pass to Mbappe, Lucas. The energy in the stadium is something special. Kwanzaa must feel like he stood in a hurricane. No penalty, that's a foul. Digne is surely on Saka. Luka is on the move. Look at his left hand, if they look at. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. They might give that a V. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. Great little turn, let's bring in Doctor. The color, the noise, the passion, what a spectacle this is. Joe, Doctor, exactly. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. France 3, England 4, 70-70-10. The tension is electric. The battle for the lead is on. AFC 2026, okay, All Cup 20. I think the England players are just happy to have a little bit of a breather. Cometh the man, come, Jude Bellingham. I think they're going to. The players can feel it. This crowd is worth a goal. Elliot Anderson as well, babe, got to. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Mbappe back towards Elise. What a turn. Mark Guehi was there. They're turning on the style. Flags waving, drums pounding. This place is bouncing. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Big time. What an occasion this is. The stakes sky high. End to end. Heart and mouth football right now. Especially Mbappe and Elise. What? Dembélé, they're toying with England. Yeah, wah. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. France 3, England 4, 78, England. Can I make? England's Darren can't make Meaden. To that we play. The drama building with every passing moment here. Gay reads it for England. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. Into the 79th minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. The ball, Bellingham and Anderson and that. Bellingham, Anderson, and wait, what's going on here? France's defender smashed it away. Anywhere will do. Ebereki, Eze Rabiot. Ooh. Rabiot, Bradley Barcola waits. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Digne, inside, then Yoris. Declan Rice, the block was made. Morgan Rogers is looking so sharp for England. Changes, they're going to need to be. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Big time, great. England push ahead in the 79th minute. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. We didn't see it in the first half, French. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. France are really pushing forward now, with Eze and Tony leading the attack, and the French players looking dangerous in the final third. France are making substitutions in defense, bringing on Eze, Tony, and Ndapso. Substitutions coming in for the defense, Bellingham, Anderson, Tony is the one, Rice, Anderson, and France. The energy in the stadium is something special. England lead it 4-3, and France are pushing hard for a response. France have been outstanding throughout. England have been outstanding throughout. England throughout this tournament. France. But the French are relentless right now. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up the moment, Elise too. A cauldron of noise, and the football is matching it. Elise cuts inside to Zaire Emery, and he's due with Paris, France's team. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. England turning up the pressure here. Tackles flying in, this one means everything to both sides. The intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The managers prowling their technical areas, living every second. France are coming back the other way with Mbappe in the mix. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. It's England in the ascendancy at the moment. It's wide. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Into the 81st minute we go, and the tempo just will not drop. It's wide, it's wide. It's wide. Owen Hargreaves jumps up to meet it. That's beautiful. Watch this football. Mbappe with the ball. He's on it, he's in control, he's looking for that pass or that strike. France need him now. France have had another attempt on goal. Juice for France, for England, 7. As well. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Every touch greeted by a wall of noise from these fans. End to end, heart and mouth football right now. France looks like it's got it under control. England still lead in the Messenger Minium. France might not look like they're in control, but if you look closer, it was easily at halftime. Reece changed right into the fire. Look at the feed up. Henderson's save is a thing of beauty. He's like Fred in the way he's keeping it tight for England. Both teams heavily rotated because it's A. France have done right out the. The crowd went wild as England took the lead at halftime. I'm hoping when the fourth Spitball, nice. He rolled on, it goes to Spence. Gusto with a foul and penalty. Spence gets there first. Francis Spence ahead of the man. Gusto, easy decision. He's got the stay. Don't go to ground there, we. Timed it beautifully. You called that, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Ada predika Lordix, Retin partnership, Kashi ada pre-redayatsi hai Turikane. Saka's only hat-trick of the game. Bellingham is about to take it to give England a bit of a boost. France starts to think about the chances. France were a mess defensively. Last 5 penalties for club and country. What a gentleman. O'Darren had goals missed. This to put England back in. Control if there's any such thing in this, absolutely. Oh, he scores. Boom! England hat-trick just for hat. CS Cup. Jeff Hurst in the final of 2 proud footballing nations trading blows out there. Bukayo Saka against France and... well, he did. What an assist by Jude Bellingham by the... in the opportunity. Exceptional take from Saka. They didn't just defend. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Jed Spence made that one which led to the goal. Curie Street eats to that penalty. France are bringing on Jules Koundé for bats. France are back in front. France are down, but they're right back in it. The color, the noise, the passion. What a spectacle this is. We'll take a few more rounds of this one. Oh yeah, what a game. The 4th official is going to. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. People in a few minutes, that's disappointing. He's going to get booed when he... Koundé in the final minute of the game. For Kanza, 2-4. 2 for Mbappe, who's now the all-time leading. Think about those chances. Neither side given an inch this midfield war. Big thank you to everybody, France, players. Spins onto Watkins. Look at the space for Michael Olise. There must be at least 8 to 10. 10 minutes of additional time in. Just keep playing. There's Dombele. He's only the second player to score in this match. France have just had a goal. My World Cup Silla 2-6. The answer, wow. Drama Krakemo Riot, Bonvila Mofobal. France have made a better substitution than that Gusto with 1-1. Conde's on. Conde is replaced by Mbappé. France, that's so sloppy from France it's game to remember. Which led to the penalty. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. So much quality on this pitch, it's a joy to watch. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Referees in the way again, there's a real tussle here. England lead at 5-3, and France are pushing hard for a response. What's the phrase? You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Powerity. I'm not trying to be critical here. Rexo DC this tournament, actually get into that. France's Prater Prioator is always coming back to the edge of the box. Goazes to the side or stays behind. Trevor Chalobah is coming on for the substitution, and Chalobah is coming. Second England camp. And nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. France are away for 7. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Olise. Dombele's made it. France's striker fires a low drive right to Chalobah, straight in. Straight to Anderson Olise. Olise is dispossessed by Watkins Anderson Nysen. Ubankano, what a difference. They were up at halftime. Mbappé. Conde, lit. Couldn't get away from Spence, who didn't buy it. Spence is down for England. Jed Spence is just running out of steam. France, the game. The drama building with every passing moment here. Olise could have kept that. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. As good as he's been in terms of making. France had the upper hand. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. Just a bit of tackle. But he had some big chances. He's so clinical. They're going to have to finish it. France are down to 10 men because they've been reduced to 10. Their substitutions. Flags waving, drums pounding, this place is bouncing. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Such a difference, England. Spins is off. Mbappe and Anderson. That's good feet. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Bellingham gliding, couldn't pick. Zaire Emery heads it in. Dimley's made the move. Mbappe in the middle, Dombele drops. Court date. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Please tell me this is. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. What about Upamecano turning? France 4, England 5, 90, and the game is turning into a creator's playground. Really, just that little hesitation. How about that for an introduction? He missed before. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. That back post, no chance. England's back in front. Dimly 90 plus, Saka plus, Pay, Barcola plus, Konza Mbappe, Rice we should have had date. France 4, England 5, 90 to the Bardenteller. That's what it looks like right now. France lead by a goal in extra time. James back for England. Watkins for Upamecano. He's been like a machine since. France have just been absolutely smashed by England in a stunning 6-4 thriller at the Stade de France. Becomes the first English player to score. Cup, woulda. France's composure, mine. And that's full time. England have done it. 6-4 against France. They take the win. Both sides left absolutely everything out on that pitch. France 4, England 6, 90 to running a bit of skill.